demonstration of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Haaland, and he's had it nicked away. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Gets a good foot in there. Aimed beyond the defence. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hakimi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Valverde gets into a good position. Just eases him off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. James. Caicedo. Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply. Pedro Neto. And Gusto. Over to the left. And now the breakaway. And here's Haaland. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Chance! And Messi! That is decidedly lacking. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cucurella. Garnacho. Gusto. Caicedo. And it's Gusto. Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Pedro Neto!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pass somewhat off target. Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that's an excellent interception. Cucurella gets it clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the most convincing of passes. Fernandes. Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Garnacho. Fernandez. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Garnacho. Can he get onto this? That's gone for a throw-in. Akanji. And Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Everyone, please welcome the
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Gusto. Caicedo. Fernandez. And it's James. Showing great feet there. This looks promising.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Threads one in. And it's a corner. Pedro Neto plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Quality ball. And it's Messi. And here's Haaland. He's going for goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Tries to pass it through. James.
Oh, great feet, that.
Now it's Fernandez. Valverde. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Valverde is there to clear. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pedro Neto. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out of play for a goal kick. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Fernandez. Fernandez is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. Robertson. Son Heung-min knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. He is big chance! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 70 minutes is
Haaland is currently top scorer in the league. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rijkaard joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played into space out wide. And it's Fernandez. Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's had it taken off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And that's a good ball. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Palmer. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's João Pedro.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's João Pedro. No, again there's no way through. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been slung wide. That's the throw. And there goes the final whistle. Relief finally, now at last.